It's the season of love. I was trying to
Yes.
sound like a game show host,
Okay.
here
Uh-huh.
on Love Connection.
Love Connection.
I don't know,
What
you know
is
those
it?
shows?
Welcome to Sexy Sips, everybody.
Welcome to Sexy Sips, where we sip your sexy.
Oh, no, we do not.
That's it.
Speak for yourself.
That's our opening soundbite. That's it right there.
Don't yuck
It's-
someone's yum.
It's
Yvette.
Valentine's Day. You're allowed to do that.
I don't consent.
Gross.
All right. Hello, and welcome to Spooky Sips, where we put our love of horror movies into a podcast and sip some spirits along the way. I'm one of your hosts, Yvette, here with my co-hosts, Laura and Brianna.
Hello.
Hey, so happy Valentine's Day, sippers.
Yeah. We should have done that
yeah.
sexy.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Hello.
Welcome to Sexy Sips.
And we're on one today.
Happy Valentine's
In case you
Day.
couldn't tell.
Happy Valentine's Day,
Mr. President.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Ew.
Not the current one. Fuck my
No,
life.
no.
Oh,
A
God.
Kennedy, maybe.
Oh, God.
I don't know where I am.
We're
Okay.
not even, haven't even mentioned the movie. It's
Okay,
where we
so
are.
happy Valentine's Day, sippers.
Sippers. We just watched Valentine. No, I'm sorry. You can do it.
No, that was it. We're done. Roll credits. We just watched the early 2000s Fever
2000
Dream.
2001 to be exact.
2001 to be exact, movie Valentine. You guys, it has everyone in it.
So
No, like actually.
Like
Mhm.
literally. It
Mhm.
it is such a 2000 like rager. It's got the best Denise Richards, Katherine Heigl, men from that time.
Excuse me.
no, I actually pulled
I
up
don't know
a
any of
note.
their names, but there's a lot of women in it that are amazing.
I pulled up a note to pull up IMDb because there are so many people. Like the one guy I remember, he was in like his name is David Boreanaz.
Right.
Oh my God.
How do you say his name?
Lady, how dare you make me defend a man? But he is in literally all of my favorite shows. So
No,
he
he's in so
was in
much.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes, that's what I was
And then
gonna
got
bring up.
his own spin-off, Angel, which we get a call to.
Yes.
Because there's like a little like, oh, I know he's no angel. So we get a little call to it in the movie. And then he was in my favorite show for no reason, the only one I watched, Bones. So
Oh, that's right.
if there's ever a gap in like, wow, why haven't you watched this show?
Right.
Like, why are you missing it? It's because I only watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Bones.
Okay.
Mhm.
And this man
Mhm.
was in both of those.
I just don't know how to say his
So-
name. I knew who he was.
No, I know. And some of
Yeah.
the women, like you
Mhm.
won't know their name, but you know who they are. Like Jessica
For sure.
Chappelle, and what's her name? Marley Shelton.
Marley Shelton.
You might not
Mhm.
recognize that name, but like you'll look it up and you'll be like, oh, I know who that is.
It was
I
also
as
like-
soon as you see them, yeah.
Yes. Well, it was okay. So it was like people that are in Legally Blonde. It was a reunion of Grey's Anatomy or a pre-union of Grey's Anatomy. Like,
yeah, is this a
it's so
prequel
many people.
actually?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so it starts off with Katherine Heigl, who wait. I had
No,
never
they started
seen
at the
this.
school. The
Wait, did
baby.
it?
Oh, it does start at the
Oh,
school.
it does start at
Yeah.
the school. You're right.
Mhm.
Okay. So even I don't know, guys. I was kind of watching it. I had never seen it, but I remember hearing about it. Like I remember that it existed, but I never saw it myself because I was still pretty young at the time. I would have been too young to see it.
Oh, see, this one, I hadn't heard of it at all. Like, this was one where, like, when we brought it up, it was like, so this isn't My Bloody Valentine? Like, that's
I
a
think it's like
different movie?
Laura probably got to go see it, and I
Mhm.
was jealous because I was slightly too young. So that's why
Mhm.
I know about it.
Yeah.
So this movie came out when I was in high school, which am I that old?
Laura, I'm almost at 20. Next year will be my 20th.
That is
Wild.
crazy.
Like, and I don't look a day over like 28. I don't understand.
No, you don't. Nor do I.
I mean, look at us.
But no, so
Don't look at us right now. We look like
No, not right now.
Yeah, I mean, not right now. Oh God,
Oh
no.
God.
I haven't done my skincare routine. No, so this movie came out when I was in high school, and I remember it was kind of a big deal. But here's the thing: I forgot about it.
Yeah.
So when
that's
we were
fair.
looking up movies to watch, I saw this, and I was like, "Wait, what? There are so many people in this." As soon as I started watching it, and I saw Katherine Heigl, and I was like, "Oh, I remember this movie." And I even then remembered the surprise ending that had everyone up in arms at the time. So no, I did see it.
I mean, it's a bit of a shallow movie. And what I mean by that is just that, like, the substance, like, it's not like this unbelievably unique story that sticks with you through time. It's a pretty typical 2001 era slasher film.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
that's exactly
it's pretty,
what it is.
it's pretty generic, to be
But
honest.
what- What I do remember about when I went to go see this movie, because again, like I went in high school and like, went to the theater, is that Brianna and I, we've probably talked about this already. One of our favorite movies from our childhood is My Father the Hero.
My Father the Hero, which is so probably not okay now.
It's not okay. Here's the thing. No, it would never be made now. And also Gerard Depardieu is like problematic at this point. But at the time, we loved the movie and we loved Katherine Heigl. But here's the thing.
She was like,
She was like 14 in it or something. But then she kind of just went away.
Yeah.
And so, while she was like my childhood, I want to be like her someday. Like, because just when I was a kid,
we didn't
I was
hear
like,
from her.
I was like, when I grow up to be a 14-year-old, I want to look like that girl and like whatever. So
spoiler alert, she did not
look like her.
Not at 14.
It's so rude.
That's so mean. Literally so mean.
No, I absolutely did not look like her.
Doesn't she live in Utah?
She does live in Utah.
Catherine,
She's dated all the dogs
do a
around here.
comparison.
Basically
Come on,
neighbors.
Catherine.
Katherine
You do
Heigl,
now.
Katherine Heigl and Post Malone both live in Utah.
No, you do look better than her now.
Thanks.
It's just as a 14-year-old.
Oh well, yeah, I was real rough as a 14-year-old. I
You're
grew
so sweet though
into my looks.
Yes, and you're a beautiful goddess now.
I looked more like Jeremy when I was 14. We'll talk about Jeremy in a minute.
Look, 14 is hard, okay? It's a hard time for everyone, Laura.
Okay, but no, so what I was going to say though is that then she wasn't really like in anything. And so I went to see this movie because it was like a slasher movie and like, probably went with boys and stuff and it was very exciting. And then she was in it and she was so much older and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's back." And I was so excited.
Yes.
So,
yes,
it's very exciting.
Anyways, I was going to say it does start out in high school. We get like a little high school flashback situation.
I believe it maybe was middle school.
Yeah, we get
that middle school might be right. You're right, because they were 14. That would
we get like the yearbook.
Yeah.
Like we're panning through a yearbook and we see like one girl and we get like all the notes around her.
I love you. I hate you. I love you. Like all these things. I want you. Do you guys still have your yearbooks?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever look through them and see the things that people wrote?
I haven't looked through them in years. Well, I looked through them when we moved here. So it would have been like 4 years ago. It's like, oh, I have these. But
yeah. I do. And yeah. So when this movie was done, I'll relate it to my 8th grade yearbook because I feel like they were maybe 8th graders. And I was a badass in 8th grade. So,
that's a loser.
No, I was we were like Hot Topic goth. Like we went to the mall and we got piercings and we were in like our little goth outfits. And yeah, so no, I was pretty cool in 8th grade, actually.
Like 8th grade is like one of the hardest. It's like middle
grade,
school.
Emotionally
so
fucking
awkward.
Devastating. But I looked good. So
well, I love that for you. I'm happy you got that.
I didn't get that until I was 14. No,
see, I went downhill from there. For me, it's worse because I peaked and I was downhill. So
I think I got cute maybe around 16. I was okay at 16.
So yeah, they're at a
Before
high
that.
school. They're doing the dance, and we get the vibe of like who's cool and who's not.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one kid, Jeremy, that's not cool.
Mm-hmm.
And he like tries to ask a couple girls to dance. They're really mean girl about it.
Yeah, he just keeps getting rejected.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
And you can tell like they're the cool ones.
Yeah, like we're going through the yearbook and it's like one girl and then he asks her and she'll say no. And then it'll show the next girl and then he'll go and ask her and she'll say no.
And then here's the thing. We don't often have to do a disclaimer on the pod, but I feel like I would like to. Because what's going to happen for the rest of this episode is we're going to talk about one of the characters the way she was talked about in the film. In the movie, they make it that she was the fat girl.
Oh my God, yes.
You guys-
Arizona from Grey's Anatomy.
It is the epitome of a 2000s toxic as fuck
Mm-hmm. Like she's the
assignment
fat friend.
of the fat friend. She was beautiful. She was fine. She was completely with it. Like
all
she
of
was
the
an amazing
ladies
girl.
in this
They're
movie
all
are
amazing.
drop dead gorgeous.
But for the sake of retelling this story, she is the fat girl. So when we say that, we're using it in very heavy quotes. Okay.
Yeah.
In heavy quotes, Bran. Really.
We're keeping that.
No, that one was pretty good. Look,
No,
you made
that-
my vein pop out. I'm laughing.
That one's staying.
Oh my
in.
God.
If you hear silence, it's just because we're dying. Okay, I'm sorry. In bold quotes, we're calling her that. Okay.
Yeah.
Not actually the actress nor the character.
Yeah.
No.
And so, anyways, Jeremy finally asks the chubby girl,
Dorothy.
Dorothy. And she's like very sweet about it. She's like, oh.
It's this. I hate early 2000s.
You guys, let me tell you, like,
Yeah.
I just personally don't know a single girl from my era that does not have some disordered eating. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's
no,
rough.
I mean, shit like
I mean,
that.
society's always terrible to women, but Jesus.
But oh my God, this is so unrelated. But did you see they're coming out with an America's Next Top Model documentary?
Laura and guys,
It's a birthday miracle. It comes out on my birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, I am so
it's-
excited.
The trauma they've caused.
Viewers, if you're listening, I think you need to understand just how many times Laura and I have watched ANTM. We have a whole thing.
We watch it all the time,
We literally
good.
have probably seen every cycle like 5 times,
but we never
Yeah.
remember.
but we never remember. And so one time we used to always watch it forward or backwards. So one time we had this great idea where we were like, what we're going to do is we're going to watch the first season and the last season, and then the second season and that season after, and then the third. Like we would like section it into the that was we never remembered anything.
There's no way to keep track of
Unnecessarily
that.
confusing.
But I am so excited for this documentary.
Oh, I'm
that
so
I cannot.
excited. No, I'm so excited.
Ugh.
Talk about something that traumatized us all.
Right?
I also love that because of you guys, Matt has watched so much of it. So like it's something we can talk about.
Yes,
I probably made Matthew watch because we were actually talking about this because like Laura and Matt only lived together for like a year. I bet in that year is when we made him watch the bulk of America's Next Top.
And you know, Jaden has also seen a lot of
Jaden?
it, so he'll be like. He'll correct us on like what happens because mostly me and Brianna are just getting drunk watching it.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Jaden just
He'll be like, no, Beverly goes home this week, not
We're like,
Tiffany.
What? Did you see her smize?
Yes.
oh my gosh! You know what? We're
I am so
actually
excited.
we didn't cover America's Next Top Model for this episode, even though we've been talking about it for like. 10
You know what, you guys?
Honestly, that's going to be an episode. We're doing one after we watch
are
the documentary.
doing a spooky sip. We're doing a sexy sips America's Next Top Model
Love it.
documentary. I think
Guys,
we have to.
That show has caused more trauma to people
Yes.
than any movie we've watched.
Yes, it has.
And yet,
And
I will
yet I,
watch it.
fucking love it. And
Oh.
champion-
I'm not.
Ugh.
I'm not saying I stopped. I'm just saying I'm ready for this documentary.
I am so ready. I just,
So ready.
I want to
would like an
know-
apology.
I want to know Tyra like intimately because I just bet she's a fascinating person. You
like,
know? Horrifying, terrifying.
is unhinged.
Yes,
and
in the
her
best way.
confidence. And then when you learn, like, she doesn't drink, I'm like, or take substances.
That's
I'm
how
like,
you know
girl.
someone's mentally unwell.
Oh my god, she's just out there doing. She had that whole
She's
thing where
just
she was
raw
having like
dogging.
warm ice cream in Australia
oh,
or
that
That
whatever.
was like
ice
a
cream.
whole fucking thing, the hot ice cream.
And she wouldn't explain it. And I'm like, what the hell is hot
No,
ice cream?
she's
That's
just like raw dogging life, and I
Yes.
love that for her.
and she loves her. Like, can you just imagine having that much confidence and love in yourself that she
No.
has?
Oh
No.
God, if I could just get a fraction.
If
of
I
that.
could have
No.
a tiny drop,
Mhm.
I will never know what it's like
Mhm.
to
Mm-mm.
love
Yeah.
myself.
The way Tyra loves herself.
No.
Yeah, I just meant in general, but yes. Also.
You guys, should we talk about the movie Valentine?
No.
No, we're having therapy. This is Spooky Sips therapy.
I think we should have that be an episode. Actually,
my
It's- we're
God,
gonna do
we
the
should.
We should do the
Yeah.
documentary. The
Maybe we should.
horrors.
You guys, I think we actually have. Could we? That would be so good.
The horrors of
No, I think we have to.
Tyra
Yeah.
Banks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
honestly, we could talk about it after we talk about the actual movie we
Oh,
watched.
right.
Okay.
So we watched a movie.
We could schedule when we're going to watch
Yes,
the Tyra Banks.
it was called Valentine.
Okay. Yes.
Denise
Okay. We're at the prom. Or
Yeah,
the
you guys, we
dance.
haven't even got past the first scene. So he finally gets a kiss.
Yeah.
He finally gets someone to say yes. They dance, and then they go under the bleachers and they're kissing.
Mm-hmm.
I was so mad at stupid Dorothy
Oh.
because
Yeah.
then she like gets embarrassed that they got caught kissing
Mm-hmm.
because she wants to be a cool girl, and so she accuses him of being a perv.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of like a scene out of Carrie. The people like dump punch the red.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that had to be a Carrie
Yes.
reference.
Yes.
And I would like to state that I do not condone that she labeled it that she was assaulted.
Mm-hmm.
But as a former fat girl, I understand what was happening. Like, I get it. The moment where she finally has the cool girls being like, Dorothy, what are you going to do? Are you going to be with us? Or are you going to be with him?
She chose
She's
them,
waited her whole life
Oh,
for
yeah.
that moment. Like, I get it. I don't approve of what she did,
Right.
but I also am like,
No,
I
it's
can
like, you know,
empathize
yeah.
and understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I mean, and that's the thing, the pressure to fit in when
Like, at
you're
that
a
age,
girl in
oh my
middle
God.
school
is so it's killer,
Mhm.
literally.
I mean, honestly, it probably also all comes back to America's Next Top Model because
we
I
could
feel
ju-
like none of those girls ever got
Yes.
over that.
If we could just loop back.
If we just flew back to Tyra, actually.
Like
I
it
would like
all
to say.
relates. It actually all relates.
Well, no, because it like honestly is, and listen, I'll get off my soapbox after this one. But the wild thing is that like she was actually being bold and she was ahead of her time, Tyra, for what she was doing, because those girls that she was labeling plus size at the time were actually labeled plus size.
Oh, for sure.
And so for
Yeah.
her to actually like have those people in it's a whole fucking thing. Okay.
Now-
we can go through a whole breakdown.
No, now it's a bit cringe, but at the
But
time,
you have to
she was
remember at the
actually very
time, those
innovative.
girls literally were categorized as that.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah, it's
Tyra calling them
insane.
that. It was
Mhm.
society calling them that.
Mhm.
And Tyra being like, no, I think you could do it anyways.
Mhm.
It's a wild psychological experiment. In fact, I think that's all it is a psychological experiment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Just
for
like
sure.
this movie. So
For
yeah,
sure.
Jeremy's donezo, and we flash forward to the future.
13
Yes.
years later.
13 years later.
They all looked a lot older than that. I was like, a lot
Yeah,
of
that- it
these
felt like a
characters are
weird
30s at least,
jump.
but
Yeah.
okay.
So
So
they're supposed to be like college students.
yeah, I was
right?
like, these
Yeah,
are not college.
yeah.
These are middle-aged people, but
'Cause-
Yeah.
okay.
So Jason and Shelly are on
Mhm.
this terrible date. And this dude, Jason, keeps referring to himself in the third person.
Yep.
Which is so gross.
And here's the thing, guys. I'm going to give you a preview. That's the majority of my psych because it bothered me so much.
We're just going to talk about
You know what?
this.
That is so valid, though, that like I'm here for that. I am. I am.
Oh, but yeah, so she's like a med student, and then she goes to do an autopsy.
Mm-hmm.
But she's doing an autopsy in a dark
In the
room
dark.
by herself.
Those are my favorite kind of autopsies, by the way. So she's in her dark little autopsy situation, which is cute. And she's very like med student, like very like,
Which is why this is actually a prequel to Grey's Anatomy.
yeah, like she's hot, but she's gonna do a autopsy anyways.
But she gets like a creepy Valentine's Day card.
Yes. And like the Valentine's Day cards, like honestly, the style of them is really fun.
I was like, this, I've never gotten that cute of a Valentine in my whole life. It's a good card. I didn't write down what they all say, but they're all
just thinking I should have.
But then they also end with a very creepy turn.
It was kind of like my Bloody Valentine.
Yes. So she gets it, but then it's like creepy, and she's like, as if.
Have I ever told you guys about the creepy stalker note that I got in middle school?
No.
So I had a bit of a stalker in middle school. So again, middle school was real rough on me. Okay. Did not look like Katherine Heigl. But I did start getting some love notes. But then they got really creepy. And like they got like the guy would like write these little love notes, and they were these poems, and they were like kind of like this level of Valentine's Day card, but they were folded up on like, you know, just like lined paper and shoved into my locker. Nice. So I would open my locker and I would get these love notes. We also had like a school TV channel at the time. And so this little fucker goes and he gives a message for them to read out. It's a love note that they read out on school TV.
Did you know this kid?
I hate that.
Here's the sad part of the story.
Oh God.
I'm gonna be such a mean. I'm gonna be a mean.
Do it. Be a mean girl. It's a good episode for that.
I'm gonna be like all of the Valentine's girls.
Tell us, Beverly, what happened?
Well, he was like not who you'd want to get love notes from.
Oh,
he always wore these little white sweatsuits, and he was
white sweatsuit.
Yeah, and he was
like the Backstreet Boys.
Kind of,
but worse.
I mean, look, that age wasn't the best for anyone, except Brianna. She was the only one.
You know the movie The Santa Claus? And Scott Calvin wears like the gray sweatsuits. Picture that, but white and a younger kid.
No. I just wanted comfort.
And so then I had to keep telling him no, but like then he kept sending me like the little love notes and we should cut this part out. This has nothing to do with anything. It just reminded me of the creepy notes.
Oh my God! It just my steak is too juicy and my lobster's too fresh.
This was a loser.
Everyone loves me.
But no, it just made me think of I get flashbacks.
I bet.
These little poems that like seem sweet on the surface until they all of a sudden are like, yeah, I'm gonna murder.
So we're in a morgue and she's about to go in.
But yes. But then the corpse breathes.
She panics. Which is fair. I would too.
Yeah. This body falls from the closet. Someone is in the room with her.
Yes, watching her. And so she's like freaking out in early 2000 fashion. And she like is running to hide. And this is the one scene that I was like, wait, maybe this was on in the background of somewhere because I only remember this exact scene.
It's such a classic scene.
Where like they're in the hall where all of the bodies are lined up in the body bags. So they're all on their little like tables, but they're lined up. And the killer comes in and he has this like stupid mask. It's like not a cupid. How would you?
Well, it is.
It is a cupid. Okay. They think they say that's what it is.
They do. Because at first I was writing that it was like a doll mask or like a little.
Yes, exactly. But okay. So it's
it's cupid. It's cupid.
And he knows that she's in one of those body bags. So he's like stabbing them all as he goes by.
Oh, it's such a good scene.
That's a good scene.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And then he gets to one, and this one he decides to unzip.
And it's her. But like on top of a body, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then he stabs her. And I feel like the music got really good at this point. And then he slits her throat.
And then we see it because it was on like a medical table that had the tubes set up to like drain the blood from the body. So then we see like the blood
Which
start
is
to
cool.
drain through the tubes.
And then as the person who had just stabbed and slit her throat, as they walk away, they're wearing the Cupid mask, but the Cupid mask has holes like in the nose so you can breathe. And blood starts to come down. It's getting a bloody nose. This is very important.
This is important. And then it finishes.
And then we cut to Paige and Kate. So Paige and Kate are just, and again, they just have hotties. This
I think Paige
movie
is Denise Richards, right?
I think Paige is Denise. Yes,
I'm pretty sure.
Paige is Denise Richards, and Kate is
Marley Shelton.
blonde girl. Yeah. And so this movie has every person who was hot in 2001.
Yeah,
is in
and
this
like
movie.
I just love Denise Richards in a film like this because like it's just so good that she's pretty. Because terrible actress, but she's so hot. Like so, it's okay. You know,
well, but for this character,
no, she nails the character.
Yeah, no, like it works. Like you need that kind
because,
of like
I
personality.
I actually feel like everyone that went to high school knew someone like this, and she does. She like lands that character so well.
No, she just has that air of confidence.
But there's just something about her that I'm like, I don't know why, but I love her.
Yes.
Like you want to not, but I'm like, I want to hang out with her. I want to get drunk with her.
Have you seen the Charlie Sheen documentary?
No, but that would be wild because
so it just came out and she is in it. So it's her, but right, because she's a human. But it's interesting to hear her talk about that relationship and about her career and about their life and their kids.
All right, we're turning into a documentary podcast.
Yeah, we're actually doing documentaries now.
only handle like 2000s
hot women
issues.
We only do documentaries about women that are hot in the early 2000s.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. That's what we are now. Women who are hot in the early 2000s. Done.
And still now.
No, we should do our Patreon and Sexy Sips. This will be our Patreon.
Yes.
If anyone knows how to do that, reach out. We're ready.
Okay, but anyway, so Paige and Kate.
What were we talking about?
They were like talking about speed dating, but then they're talking about how Kate, she's like, well, but I do have a boyfriend, but we're like separated. And then Paige is saying like, your boyfriend's just drunk. Like he's just an alcoholic. And she's like, Kate's like, no, he's not drunk. And I wrote this down because I debated doing this for my psych segment. I didn't. But she's like, he's not drunk. He's just he's a borderline addictive personality who likes alcohol a lot.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like the escapism
and I was like,
there, you know?
If that isn't a good diagnosis, I don't know what is.
Yep.
So.
And we realized that like they're all friends, the three girls. Because who's the other girl? What's her name?
So there's, oh my gosh.
Dorothy.
Lily.
It's Dorothy.
Dorothy, Paige, Kate, Dorothy, Lily.
Yes. But Lily just died, right?
No, she hasn't died yet.
That's Shelley. Shelley dies.
Oh, yeah. So Shelley was the first death.
So like they all peaked in high school and they've never gone farther than that because they're all still friends. They're all just kind of doing their thing. Yeah, Dorothy's rich. She's rich and hot, you know, which is great. But like they're all still a group. So like they've kind of come back together for all of these moments.
Yeah, but like you can also tell like some of them are close, but when they're at the funeral and the cop goes and talks to them, like they say like, oh, they hadn't really talked to Shelley because she was in school, so like she was like, so there was that also like I don't know, they're not all like the closest.
Yes. Paige's outfit is amazing for the funeral.
Oh my God.
And one of her friends is like, girl, put a shirt on. Yeah. But the cop loves Paige. I don't remember the cop's name. We'll just call him the cop.
The detective.
Like, he's into Paige.
Like in such a gross way.
Yeah, he's basically like, we're looking into this.
And I'd like to look into you.
Into your vagina.
God.
It's Sexy Sips. It's fine.
But then we see like the other friends.
It's just shaking her head no. While Laura and I just fall farther into the pit.
You know, we had said we wanted this episode to be a little bit like more fun and
loosey goosey. So I loosed my goose.
So all the other friends are also getting creepy Valentine's Day cards, and they're all signed JM. So then I'm over here thinking, is Jason JM? Jason is Jeremy, like the loser from middle school?
Well, because his name we learned is Jeremy Melton.
Oh,
So
right.
we know. But they don't tell the cop that because they have no idea. So then the next person to kind of get like Valentined.
Okay, well, first, creepy things are happening. Yes, there is going to be another person gets Valentine's, but the creepy things are happening, and we have to talk about this scene because they're all getting these like moments where like they think like someone's kind of following them or someone's kind of like watching them or something. And there's a moment when Kate is one of the girls. She was like roommates with Paige or friends, whatever. She like needs to go to work. And so she goes to shower and you're like, oh God, someone's watching in the shower. And then her water gets turned off. Oh, she's the one with the like the alcoholic boyfriend or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're. Oh, and like there's an ironing board. That's
always out for some reason.
There's always an ironing board out.
So her water gets turned off. She tries to call her super. That doesn't work.
This was very upsetting. She
tries to go get water from the fridge. That doesn't work. So she decides, well, I've got this shampoo in my hair. I've got to go to work in half an hour. What to do? This chick.
I would rather die.
Her head in the toilet.
To the toilet.
Her hair.
Just a quick dunk.
I would rather die.
And then I have to say, later on, she ends up having this moment with her boyfriend where they're having this heart to heart, like meet up at a bar. And this is what I wrote down on my notes. I said, "Is her hair still toilety?" Because this is the same day.
It would be.
I could not.
There were other options.
There were other options. I would rather shave my head than wash it in the toilet.
Well, get to work early. I'm sure there's a bathroom at work with a
and
sink.
Use that faucet.
Something, anything.
Bring your blow dryer in the bag. Do that.
There were 20 other solutions.
Yeah. Buy a gym membership, a 1-day trial.
Yeah.
Use their shower.
But so like then after she has this toilet moment, she then sees someone like walk or like run out in the hall. So she goes out in the hall and she sees the Cupid mask is like in the elevator door that's trying to shut.
Yeah.
Oh, because the door is like bing, 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 bing.
But then she meets her creepy neighbor and her neighbor's just being a total creep.
And we get the understanding he's very creepy and always has been.
So what we learn from this is that like it could be all the creepy men. It could be the weird man that refers to himself in the third person. It could be the boyfriend, Adam. It could be the creep man neighbor. Like we learn it could be all these people.
And then we also meet I know her name is in Arizona in this. What is her name in this?
Dorothy. Her name
Dorothy.
Arizona. Dorothy.
Dorothy's boyfriend of 1 month that she met at yoga.
Yes. Oh yeah, what was his?
We have a lot of suspects here.
We like immediately know he's sus because we see she's rich. She has like a stepmom that's younger than she is.
Yeah.
And they don't like each other. And like we get the vibe that like Dorothy is really rich. So this boyfriend that he's like, oh no, I don't have any money or anywhere to stay. And she's like, you could stay with me. What's his name? Camdell? Something.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember.
Hampton.
He's like an investor.
I think it's Campbell.
Oh, it is Campbell. It is Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell.
I was saying a lot of things that weren't that before, but it's fine.
You got it.
And she's like, oh, just stay with me.
In one of the guest rooms. It'll be fine. So we have a lot of suspects here.
Yeah.
Well, and then Paige and Lily, they get a Valentine sent to their door, but this Valentine is chocolates.
Yeah, because like they live together. And it's candies, like chocolate, Valentine chocolate.
And so Lily goes to bite into the chocolate and it's filled with maggots. I feel like this movie probably is the reason why I actually don't really like boxes of chocolates.
That could
I
be.
fucking
Because you never know what you're
love
going to get.
boxes of chocolates, but this would ruin it for me.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
and
Okay,
it's filled
and
with maggots.
This one, the card, because I was like, you know what? Honestly, that was good. This one, the card says roses are red, violets are blue. They'll need dental records to identify you.
Amazing, iconic,
So good.
And they say poetry is dead.
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But
They don't really think anything of it. They're
Paige-
like,
well-
okay, fine.
well, Paige and
Mhm.
Lily, they are like, you know what? I think this is from Jeremy. They
It's JM.
first
Oh, because they're
Have-
like JM. Who could that be? And
they have the theory. They're like,
naming-
that's that poor loser we tortured in middle school.
Yeah.
Oh wait, or sorry, that card may have actually been to Shelley. Not that one of them got a card that said
No,
that.
well, yeah, no.
Either way,
yeah,
it's an amazing
it was
card.
still amazing.
Yes.
And so then we're at the art show.
Then we're at the art show, and Lily's
And
got this
is
boyfriend.
Lily and her boyfriend. He's an artiste,
He's
but
a
you get like
loser.
the vibe that like they're on and off again. And it's
Mhm.
like
Yep.
such a weird art show. It's very early
Like,
2000s.
the one
like
girl
it's-
says like this was just porn. Like
Yeah,
this wasn't
like
art.
one side the boys go
Mhm.
down, the other the girls go down. It's basically just porn for the other opposite sex. But then they're like making out at the end of it, and his like art assistant watches, and she's
Oh,
like
yeah.
into it. So she's like undoing her shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and then Lily's like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, and she freaks out.
Because he's all
And
like,
so-
yeah, a threesome. That's what I want. And she's like,
Mhm.
you're awful. Like she thought this was going to be like
Exclusive.
love.
And so they break up, and she storms out,
yeah.
and she's like, over the
She starts getting
stairwell.
lost.
Yeah,
a
she's
bit.
like
No,
lost
yeah.
in the art show.
Yeah, because there's like the maze where there's the photos and the videos, and so you see she kind of is lost. She's alone. There's no one
Yes.
else there. She's trying to get through, and then we see the guy in the mask. Is
Yeah,
there
the
with her.
baby. Yeah, the Cupid
Mhm,
mask.
the Cupid mask.
And he's got some bows and arrows.
And
Oh,
so he arrows her chest
mm-hmm.
and does it again. And then she falls back, and it's like on this huge stairwell that goes down a bunch to the dumpster.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she like gets buried in the dumpster.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so like they don't find her because she's
Well, 'cause
buried
she-
in the dumpster.
And she was supposed to have been going to LA
Going
the
out of
next
town.
day.
The
So
next
everyone
day.
knew she was leaving the next day.
Mhm.
So if
Now
they're
I
not-
she
will
just
say,
left.
when the cop interviews and is like, "Why isn't Lily here?" I felt like Denise Richards' character, Paige, was being sus about how she answered that question.
Mm.
Like I picked up a vibe
Yeah.
where she was being like, "She's out of town." I don't know. There was something about the way she answered where she, like, it seems sus. Because I think they do that throughout the movie where they try to land suspicion.
Oh, there's a
Mhm.
lot of red hair.
characters.
Oh yeah.
Different. Yeah.
I think that she was being sus because this like 55-year-old detective is being a
Is a
freaking
creep.
creeper on her.
Mhm.
And I think it's here where he hits on her officially, right? Where he's like,
Yeah.
"You stay behind, Paige."
Yeah.
And he like
Mhm.
puts his hand on her thigh. And she's like, "Take
Yeah.
your hand off my thigh."
Yeah.
Even though she was totally like, you know.
No,
she
I
was.
I do like her character in
She,
this.
she
I love
pulls it off.
her.
She does it very well. Like that,
Mhm.
like sexy, but then I'm more than sexy,
Mhm.
Mhm.
but really I'm just sexy.
No, she was great.
Mhm.
So now we've just got the three girls, and like tension is kind of building because we realize that Campbell has a girl that shows up that's
Oh.
like, "I want my money back," and she clearly was another like sophisticated rich lady who he
Mhm.
swindled.
Yep.
Mhm.
And so she's being, because the cop asks if they all have boyfriends, and they all have very vague answers. Paige is like, "Well, not right now."
Yeah.
And then what's her face is like, kind of, because they're not the ex-alcoholic. They're not like really in a relationship yet.
Mhm.
And then Dorothy is like, "Yeah, we've been together a month. He's amazing."
Mm-hmm.
But the cop is kind of like, "I think that's sus."
Yes.
So there's a lot of tension.
He's like,
happening.
"So what's his last name?" She's like,
Yes.
I don't know.
And
Yeah.
she's like, don't do this to me right now. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
I trust him with my life.
I'm
Yeah.
happy. Don't.
And then also while this is happening, I think maybe this is as they're leaving the detective or something. Dorothy has a confession. to the girls.
Yes, because they're like, oh, we were so mean to Jeremy, but he did assault you.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, actually, by the way, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
Because he had to be sent away for it.
Yes, we learned that after this whole thing had happened, he like got actually criminally charged.
Yeah, he went to like a juvie boarding school.
And then he got sent to like
reform
juvenile
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Paige and other cute girl is like, what's her name? Not Dorothy, the other one. Skylar. Lily. Lily and Paige are kind of like, wait a minute, that's super fucked up, but it's fine. He's fine. Don't worry, it's okay. And they all just kind of move on from that. Like,
yeah.
So I think the movie does a good job of making us all super suspicious. I will wait to talk about it until the end, but like I knew from the beginning. Like I wrote in my notes, we were only a few minutes into the movie and I was like, oh, this is it. She's the killer.
Oh, that would have been a good
right
guess to do at the beginning. You'd be like, oh, guess who it is.
Oh, and I'll tell you why I knew that when we get there. But
because the same thing happened to me. I think it was maybe around this time where I was like, but that's why we should just talk about that then. But it's fine. But that's why I love this movie because then, everybody's like, oh yeah, I realized that, it's her that's the killer. But then you realize you're wrong. But we'll talk about that.
So the cop is like suspicious of everything. And then we kind of realize that Dorothy is like, I'm going to have a Valentine's Day party or night party. Cause like her and her stepmom don't like each other, but they like to throw parties together. And so like, everyone's like, are you going to have a date? And at this point, the alcoholic and Lily are like flirting to get back together. Like they're in front of her apartment and he's like, so
they have like a cute little moment.
Party.
Oh yeah, with her toilet hair.
Yeah, like they're gonna be cute. So like we get the vibe that like he wants back in her life. And Paige is just going to kind of be on her own. She'll probably bring a hot guy, but she's still on her own. And then Dorothy will have Campbell.
But we do also see when like right before the party, there is another death in that. I believe it's
so that would be Kate's neighbor.
I think it's Lily. Lily's neighbor? Lily's neighbor. No, Kate's neighbor.
The blonde one's neighbor.
Two of them were blonde.
Were they not all blonde? They were all blonde, right?
All but Denise.
No.
She wasn't blonde.
Wait, who? Paige was not blonde.
They were all blonde except for Paige.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone but Paige was blonde.
Everyone but Paige.
That's why I said the blonde one.
So Kate's neighbor, who was a suspect, we see him get killed.
Because he's like hiding in her apartment trying on her pantyhose.
Love it.
Yep. And we see the killer come in. And again, the iron is a big thing. Like she always leaves the iron on, you know? And so like it's steaming and he picks it up.
Well, and then tensions are also high because that happens. And then we get to the party. But like again, before the party, tensions are high because Dorothy and the love of her life, who she's known for a month, who's mooching on her, like he gives her this gift and it's like a Cupid necklace.
Well, because she gives him a gift and he's got nothing. So he's like,
of like a very nice watch.
Yeah. So then he gives her this necklace and then they have very bad sex.
And then he goes to the pool house and we hear him on a phone call, basically learning he is swindling her. He's like, no, man, I'm going to get it any day now. Like, I just got to wait it out. Like, she's got to, have sex with her or something. Like we realize he's the piece of shit.
And he's trying to like access an account or something. I swear. Like,
yeah, like he's trying to hack her bank and he's like, I have the right codes. So the neighbor has died with a face to the iron. We know Campbell is bad. And he says he has to leave before the party.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, as long as you come back. So whilst the party is beginning, he's downstairs.
Well, because
in the basement.
Because she
pilot light.
Well, he's in the pool room where he gets a call because the pilot light has gone out.
Yes.
And they need him to go down and turn it on because he's like, oh, I work here now. So that's what he goes into. I can tell who called. Like, was that her stepmom? Is what I assumed.
I thought so. That's what it seemed like. That's how I read.
That was what I got from it. Was someone else called him?
Yeah, not her. It felt like it was the stepmom or her dad, even.
Yeah. It wasn't her because she didn't know he would have gone down there. So yeah, he goes down to the creepy basement. And it turn on the pilot light.
And it's so good because we see him like lurking and trying to find it. And he opens the little thing. And I don't even know if kids these days know what that means, but you have to light the pilot light. And so he's like got matches and he's trying to light it.
And I love when, as he's trying to light it, you can see in the background, they kind of do a good job of highlighting there's like this axe behind him. Then he gets that axe right to the back.
Right to the back.
Fourth death.
Yeah.
He's out of here. And now the party's in full swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not going to make it to the party.
And we have to talk about the party being in full swing. We get this clip, this scene of Paige dancing. And Paige is, again, Denise Richardson. And so as she's dancing, she's like flinging her hair. And it's slow motion.
It's very spastic. It's very, are you okay? Is everything all right?
This was absolutely the scene from the amazing show Friends when Denise Richards played
the cousin.
She played the cousin. And every time
Denise
she
Richards.
every time she goes
does the hair,
she goes and she flips her hair and it's like do 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 do. It's like she's like a sexy cousin. Oh, it's so good.
Yes, because she's hot. Like she knows what she's doing. And we see that there's like a guy and he's cute for the like, I use that in quotes because he was just a man, but like for standards, he was cute. And he's like eyeing her.
Wait, was he the one from the speed dating thing?
Yes,
was that
I think
the same
he was.
guy? I'm forgetting.
Was it?
Like they may have invited him. I think it was.
I think he was.
It was.
Yes.
Yeah. Because they do. There's a whole scene where they do like a speed dating.
Okay. And then this part, I
love this part.
I went on a 10-minute rant to Jaden about this next part.
I love this next part. It's one of my favorite of the whole movie.
Because Brian is the name of the guy she's dancing.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
And he's like, Paige, come upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
We all know that surprise is going to be a dick. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you guys know what he said to her when they got up there?
No. What?
He goes, he says to her, hey, wax it.
Oh, that's
okay.
Right.
Okay.
That's right.
Here's why this makes me so mad.
What does that mean?
Exactly. No one in the history of the world, if you want someone to put their mouth on your penis, are you never going to say, wax it? You probably could cut that part out.
No, I will not. This is a Valentine's. This is Sexy Sips sponsored episode.
That's not a term.
This is getting an R rating. Spooky
We're gonna have to like bleep it out,
okay.
like.
And
beep.
I get why they used it. Like I get why they used it because of then what she does for her revenge. But the thing is like use a term that someone would actually use.
No, you know what? I could see that. Like wax my car.
That was clearly just setting up what was about to happen.
Yeah,
I know. But that's the thing. Okay, so then I was trying to think of like other options she could have used. I was like, okay, he could have been like blow it and then she gets like, or like suck it and then she gets like a vacuum and like, tortures him that way or something.
But like vacuum.
But no one would say the term wax it.
No, you know what? I don't agree. I disagree. I think they would.
I don't know.
I know a lot of like very boring, bland men. I think they would say that.
Wax? What does that even mean?
I mean, it's like, like a wax job, like a
wax
you're
on,
shining
wax
it
off?
up, like You know the hawk tua girl? Did I just do?
Aw.
Did I just do a new hawk tua? Like you buff it,
I'm
like
literally
No.
leaving this podcast.
kind it.
Absolutely not. This
I'm leaving this podcast.
this episode does belong on Sexy Sips.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, you just buff it out a little. You know,
It just really, really bothered me that he would say wax it. Like that is not something
No, it
that
makes
anyone.
no, I don't know what you're talking about. I could never understand that either.
I mean, clearly this was a flawless film, so there's got to be some issues.
No notes.
They can't all be perfect.
So, anyways, she's like, "You brought me up here for a BJ, really?" And like, she's too hot for that. She deserves more than that.
I mean, if she's into it, fine, but she was not.
No, but she was not. No,
He was
he should
not.
be on his knees, not the other way around. You know.
Anyway,
So, anyways, okay, so she is disappointed, but she's like, fuck that. So
Mhm.
she's like, okay, get on the bed, baby. Take your pants off. And she ties him up because, oh, Laura, I did write one note down
Okay.
about this movie. I was like, here's what your parties are missing is
Oh
like
God.
ready-made sex rooms because
no.
I mean, though they might be there.
because they walk into this room and there's a perfectly made bed with candles lit, a drawer
Which is a
full
fire hazard.
a drawer full of silk scarves to tie each other up. And I was like, oh my God, Laura, I
Okay.
don't have enough of this.
Okay. You know what? Noted. I'll make a change.
Ew. As someone who frequently stays over after Laura's party, I would like a separate room, like a
In the sex
designated
dungeon.
safe space.
Yeah.
We
That's
have
fair.
multiple guest rooms. One
Right.
can be designated the sex dungeon.
Yes.
The
Yes.
other will be where you stay.
Yeah. So she ties him up with some silk scarves that are ready made available to her.
Yes.
And then she like blows out the candle and she's like, so you want me to wax you? And she just pours the candle wax right on his dick. Amazing.
10 out of 10.
Amazing. And he's dying, right?
So
Yeah.
I feel like maybe sometimes I talk a little bit too much about being a little bit boy crazy. But it's who I am, so I'm going to just say it. Do you guys, you're probably both are too young for this. I was the right age when Ricky Martin was first big.
You fucking
I loved him.
Ricky
I loved him. I loved Ricky Martin. Living the Vida Loca. Amazing song.
You were just trying to live La Vida Loca.
That's exactly. And in that video, he has a scene like in his music video where he like the woman pours hot wax on him and he like inhales like quickly. Hot.
Yes.
Hot.
I know what you're talking about.
So that's
I'm
what
not
I
too
was
young. I do
thinking
know.
about with the hot wax.
Yes.
Oh my God. Just
Oh,
have to remind everyone that music video is out there.
Living the Vida Loca.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Okay, so then we move on.
Okay, so we learn. Okay, there's this preppy girl, and I don't exactly know what her situation is, but she they make her. She's obviously preppy because she wears like plaid and has a sweater tied around her neck.
Oh, she's the one that's mad at
The ex.
Yeah.
They got fucked over by Campbell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we learn from her. Oh, Dorothy, that necklace he gave you, that's mine. He stole it. So Dorothy is learning like, oh, this is not just people not being happy for me or being paranoid. Like he really is a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So we learn that. And then we also learn from the pervy art boyfriend of Lily, we learn that she never made it to California.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, oh, she's not in California.
Mm-hmm.
She's dead.
But then also, while Max is saying this to Kate, and again, all the women in this movie are hot.
Mhm.
He turns from being like, yeah, Lily never made it to LA. I'm worried about her. And then he becomes a real creep. And this is the pickup line that he uses to Kate. And I had to quote it because I was
Good.
like,
I'm glad,
this is the sleaziest thing I've ever heard. He goes to her, he goes, you know, you're really at home in this outfit, girl. Could you imagine if someone said that to you?
I cannot.
You're really at home in this outfit,
You're
girl.
really at home.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with
Really?
you?
Get out.
Oh my gosh.
But like the party is at its climax, right? Like
Yes.
everyone is just
They're waxing it.
they're waxing on and off all
On
night
and
long.
off. Mm-hmm.
So we see our fifth death because we see the person with the Cupid mask is dragging the housekeeper.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We didn't
So-
see what happened.
But they're
yeah.
clearly have been killed.
Yeah. But we see this because Ruthie is walking. Oh, wait. We haven't talked about this house. It's like the craziest house, which I guess like we'll kind of get to in this scene. But like, I mean, it felt like watching Clue, you know, where it was like
Yes.
there's the billiards room and the pool
Yes.
room and the hot tub room and the like. This house is a mansion. Like you have the giant party and then rooms where you can't hear anything. So
Yes.
Ruthie's gone downstairs to, I think that was the billiards room where she first sees
It
Cupid
has to be.
dragging. Yeah,
Yes.
the housekeeper. But then he starts chasing her, and she's like in the sauna is where she decides to hide.
And
Yes.
the minute someone goes into a sauna in a horror movie, I'm like,
No, that incorrect place to hide.
Mhm.
But she does get out of the sauna where she sees Campbell has been like hidden. She goes out, and then there's this like giant shower outside the sauna.
Yes.
'Cause, of course.
Mhm.
And like, I mean, this was, I think, the most intense death out of all of them.
I agree.
Because in the fight, they break the
yes.
shower, like the glass shower stall, and they're fighting. And then, I mean, you kind of see what's coming. You see that in the broken glass, there's two shards, like very tall, very pointy.
Yes.
And he grabs Ruthie and then puts her like chin, neck through the glass and down.
Oh,
Amazing. Iconic.
It's
just impaled into a shard.
yeah,
Yes.
just
glass.
the wildest. I
Mhm.
thought that was the most intense one for sure.
Yeah.
I think the most wild and intense thing for
Was the hot
me
tub?
was was the wallpaper in the billiards room. Where they
Oh,
had just come
mhm.
from. That bright plaid red
Was very
wallpaper
loud.
was insane.
It was very loud.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's now that Paige decides to pull out her swimsuit and go to the hot tub.
Yeah,
right?
she's like, I'm done with this party.
And then they later are looking for her, and they're like, "Well, she's probably in the hot tub. She always ends up there at these parties."
This is when I wrote down this the obligatory Denise Richards in a bikini in an early 2000s movie
And
clip.
I have to say,
100%.
she's like got the champagne with her.
Mhm.
Like, it's a good moment. Like,
Mhm.
they
So, like,
have to do it because she's so good at it. that,
she's
like,
doing
You
yeah.
got to let the girl shine.
Totally.
You know?
Mhm.
I mean, she's doing that, and then Kate is mad because Adam's drinking, and I love the music that's playing at this part of the movie. It's just like so
Yes.
classic. Oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're kind of fighting, and at this point, they may have also gotten in touch with the cop.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
because the cop is like,
They had to let him go, the guy.
Yeah, because they had to let him go, and the cop learned that she wasn't out of town.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, he learned that it wasn't that the guy Jason. It wasn't that Jason guy that they thought it maybe was.
Oh,
yeah,
Campbell?
so we get this like shared, we get some sharing of information. And I think at this point, the cop is like, all right, I'm going to head over, like stick together. Like you should all stay
Right.
together and I'm going to
Mhm.
head over there.
Mhm.
I think that's kind of when that happens.
Mhm.
But now I think we can focus on Paige. So that's the next big thing.
The hot tub.
She's just in the hot tub with her champagne.
And the hot tub room, again, this house
has
like,
a
the
whole
hot
room
tub
just for the
room-
hot tub.
Yeah, just the hot tub. The pool is separate. The sauna separate, and then it has like a forest.
Yes. You know what? I agree. I think this is what's missing from my parties. I need this house.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
100%.
Laura, I think you really could do a hot tub.
Oh,
I thought you were going to be like, I think you really could do the sex room.
I could also listen. I think you could actually do both.
Listen, we can make all of this happen.
Like
we'll have a room for everything.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So she's in there, she's drinking her champagne, and it happens slowly. Where like I think it's the cover comes up first, right?
You hear someone.
She hears somebody.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, baby, who's out there?"
Yeah. So she gets out of the hot tub and starts walking through, again, the forest that's in this hot tub room. So you have that like, oh, someone's going to pop out. Like, someone's going to pop out. And that's when you see the little Cupid killer guy. He comes out, throws her into the hot tub.
Yes.
And then closes it. And closes the cover and locks it.
And it's like a clear cover, so we can see what's happening underneath.
Like a window.
Yeah. And so she's just fighting. And he has a drill.
Now, when you say drill,
yeah.
Let's specify.
Longest drill bit you've ever seen.
The drill bit is like 3 feet. It's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can see he just starts like drilling through the cover towards Paige.
Right.
So she's flailing. Like she's trying to breathe. And
she's trying to avoid it and breathe.
And like all of that is happening at the same time. Finally, he does get her in the arm. Like you see it, she starts bleeding. The hot tub just starts turning red. And you're like, oh my God, no, okay, he's gonna like get her again. Like this is it. This is the end. Opens the cover, throws the through my pen. Throws
exactly.
Throws the drill in plugged in.
Yes. Which just
it's like the monkey. I thought of the monkey scene.
Yes, which we haven't recorded yet, technically.
Oh, sorry.
Which we did talk about?
Spoiler alert.
We did things backwards. We recorded that one first and this one. Okay.
Sorry.
But so instead of her exploding like happens in the monkey, we suspect, it kills the power to the party.
Yeah, so it electrocutes her and then the power goes out. And then, so people are like, party's over.
Oh, well, I loved this part because I felt like, there's just all these random party goers. But then to me, maybe I just happened to tune in at exactly the right moment because all of a sudden it was so clear that somebody was like, grab Stephanie, let's go. I was like, what?
Let's go.
Grab Stephanie, let's go.
We out. Let's go.
No, it was like, party's over. Get out.
But then they're like the people that are still there. So Dorothy's still there, and she is saying to Kate, who's Adam's girlfriend, she's like, it could be Adam. And then Kate's like, it could be Campbell. So like they're both just trying to like put it on the other person's bow, if you will.
Did either of you have any suspicion of who it was at this point?
Well, at this point, I was like, oh, I even wrote down, look, I did another drawing. Wait, can you see it?
Side eye.
That's a good side eye.
I said, I did the side eye because Dorothy had said, it could be Adam, and how they're comparing it, or how Dorothy's comparing it. She's like, I've known Adam for like so many years. Like I would know if it was him. And she's like, well, you didn't know he was an alcoholic either. And I was like, because that's the fucking same.
That was a low blow. Right.
Like low, Dorothy.
Alcoholic, murder.
When you very first met him, you didn't realize he was an alcoholic. That's the same as you not realizing your boyfriend's a murderer. That's a little different.
Tomato.
But then it was during this conversation where it's been, 25 years since I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
Where I was like, oh my God, it's Dorothy. I was like, it's totally Dorothy.
So I thought that it was Dorothy the whole time. But then at this moment, I was like, oh my God, her and the alcoholic are together. Actually.
Oh.
And I was like, and they're like the duo. That's what I thought was going down.
Oh, that's a good theory.
Yeah.
I
thought
was
it
like,
was
of
just
course
Adam.
it's her.
Yeah, I thought it was out because it was like, all right, well, like this is it. Process of elimination. We've eliminated everyone else. So
It's always the fat girl, you know? It's true.
So now
True.
we have like a death, but that we don't see technically.
Yes.
Right. Because so Kate, again, kind of freaked out through all of this, calls the cop again,
Right.
but she hears ringing
Yes.
outside and
she's like,
kind of follows to try to see where it's coming from, realizing he's there. And she goes and there's a pond outside and we just see the like decapitated head come up.
So much decapitation lately.
I love it.
I
love me a good decapitation. I think it's harder than you think, you know?
Yeah.
Decapitating someone.
Yeah.
I've thought about this a lot.
I haven't tried.
No.
Well, just the one time, but it was unsuccessful.
But yeah, so like
she screams, runs inside.
Yeah.
And then she's doubting Adam. So she's like running from him. And because she's like,
and he's being so weird at this part.
He's being so sus.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, even once we know the truth, I'm like, oh my God, that was still so weird, like, and unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Cupid, the person in the Cupid mask, comes in and attacks her.
So it can't be Adam because
Adam's right there. So Adam shoots Cupid.
And they slowly take the mask off.
Who is it? Who is it, Brianna?
It's Fat Girl.
Stop. Dorothy.
It's Dorothy.
It's Dorothy.
It's Dorothy. And it's so sad. What does she say? Doesn't she say something?
Yes. So she says, does Dorothy say anything?
Yeah, I thought,
I don't think
maybe
Dorothy
she does.
No, she's dead.
Okay, you're right.
But Kate, but Kate says something that I think is really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's like, I don't understand. A few weeks ago, she was so happy. She was the happiest she's ever been. And we all liked her. And so like, it was like, she finally was like one of the cool girls.
Right.
We literally why would she all of a sudden then start killing them all?
Yeah.
And then, she's like, I love you, Adam. And
she's like crying on his chest. She's like, they're laying down. He's like, she's kind of in his lap. He's behind her. He's holding her. She's crying.
And we should say also, earlier in the movie, they kept making this a point where they were like, Jeremy from middle school could be anybody.
Yes.
Apparently, plastic surgery can make you just completely have a brand new face. Not just make you look a little tighter or, different angles or whatever. No, your whole face and body type.
Although, honestly, that like 8th grade into adulthood. So like, I don't know, 8th grade to mid-20s, like that might actually look like a completely different human being.
Thank God for me.
Yeah,
that is the truth.
Seriously. Let me tell you guys.
Like without plastic surgery, like that's a completely different person.
Yeah.
And so then all of a sudden they're quiet and they're just holding each other. And she gets a drop of blood on her cheek. And it's because Adam's nose is bleeding. And that's done. It's over.
And I do remember that when this movie came out, like that was of course, I was the perfect age.
Right.
But that was like the big thing. Like, oh my gosh, the killer was Adam all along.
Yep.
Like, it was a big deal.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Because is Adam Jeremy? Yes.
Yeah. Adam is Jeremy, but his face has changed.
But not even that much. Because actually, if you look at it, like, I could see that. Like, I could see. Because even when they did the comparisons, when the cop had these like advanced generated
oh my God, that was amazing.
Here's what he
I feel like one of them looked a little bit like Jeremy.
It's so funny.
You mean Adam?
Adam. Yeah.
No, it's true. They're like,
I
here's what
don't,
you
I don't
look like.
remember their
And it was like
names.
every person in the world.
Yeah, it was
Like
just a
generic
bunch of
white
iterations,
male.
like with a mustache, without a mustache. With,
It was so advanced for its time.
oh, it's so funny.
Oh, wild. Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Iconic.
Incredible.
Oh, the
What a movie.
2000s.
I mean,
miss
solid
it.
movie, honestly.
It was fun.
Like for the time, it's fun.
And honestly, like I'm kind of surprised that I haven't heard more about it because like I realized that I had seen the one scene, but like I don't feel like you ever hear about this movie.
No,
Like ever.
I think, and this we'll probably talk about just in our ratings, I think it was very specific to its time.
Right.
So I mean, a little
I know,
bit,
but
even
even
like
then, I feel
Scream
like
was like that a little, but like this one was like
Yes.
so specific to
Yeah.
its time. It's
Well,
like
this wasn't Scream.
No,
it
yes,
couldn't-
this was like a worse Scream.
Exactly.
For sure. I
Like,
think
It
it
was like
couldn't-
a boring
that.
Scream.
it
Yeah.
couldn't stand the test of time where like it was good for its time and big for its
Totally.
time, but then once that time had passed, people can't relate to it anymore.
Totally.
I
Yeah.
think.
Well, Laura, not
Yes.
so Dr. Laura, why don't you tell us where you're going to take us tonight on our romantic psych segment, where just
Mhm.
remember, she is in love, but she's not a real doctor. That's okay, because these aren't
Yeah.
real people.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's cute.
All right. So there's a lot of fucked up shit that we watch in these
Yeah.
movies. Right?
We're going to talk more about waxing.
Oh God,
No.
I forgot I have something. You know, my team's gonna
That's
pop
like,
off,
she
actually.
just, wouldn't that be so funny if she just left?
She just
like, didn't even
leaves.
say anything. to
She
the
was never
site.
heard from again.
Leave meeting.
She was never heard from
And
again.
follows us on socials. We're done.
That was it.
No, like we have seen so much really upsetting and disturbing things in the movies that
Right.
we've watched in these like 90 some episodes we've done.
Mhm.
And I think for me personally, one of the most disturbing and horrific things was carried out in this movie by none other than Jason in Jason and Shelley's Date.
Okay.
And that is the word for this is Iliism.
Oh.
Or-
like,
Iliism.
like
Do you guys know what that
Ilya
is?
From Heated Rivalry.
No, that's a different kind of
It's a
Ilya.
different kind of
Iliaism.
Ilya.
So Iliism is when you refer to yourself in the third person.
You guys listen,
Oh.
nothing makes me more mad.
It's just like why?
I'll
like
tell
every-
you why
okay.
in a minute.
No, you know what's so funny is that we were just talking about this today because every now and then, as someone that like does most of the socials, sometimes I have to talk about myself in the third person, and it is the most upsetting,
Mhm.
unsettling moment of my life.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but see, like that makes sense because you
It's
know what's
still hard.
Yeah,
I mean, Laura understands this.
It makes me hate whoever's doing it. Like I immediately think that you're like a predator in some capacity.
no, like something's wrong. I know.
Like-
Like honestly, when people use the phrase ick factor,
Yeah, that's
get
it.
the ick. This gives me the ick.
Yeah.
Like you honestly could tell me you've killed someone. Not as big of an ick as if you
But
said,
if I said Brianna killed someone,
yes, that I'm out the door. I
So
can't.
that we
Bye.
have problems. Yeah.
I can't do it.
I agree.
So let's talk about this. So
Okay.
here's how it seems to others when people do it. So kind of what we were all saying. First of all, ick.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, it makes you seem very egotistical, narcissistic, grandiose, which means like you kind of like perceive yourself to be like this almost like godlike, above other people type of figure.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm so interested. Is this like an actual psychological thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
so glad because this, I
Yeah.
find this fascinating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So continue.
So this is again, this is what others can tend to think of people that talk of themselves in the third person. They also might think of you as very childlike. Like think of Elmo from Sesame Street. It's like Elmo likes to do this and Elmo like it can make you just seem dumb
Oh my God.
and full of yourself. But also, a lot of times when you hear other people do this, you're going to think of them like you are socially insecure.
Yes.
Like maybe this is a
Yeah.
defense mechanism or something is wrong with you. And it's interesting because then I think about the type of people that talk about themselves in the third person. Can any of you think of anyone that does that?
I can think of a certain elected official. That
Yeah,
does
like the
that.
president. Fucking, we won't even say his name. You know when you're playing
So
cards and you have a
fascinating.
suit that like is above
Yup.
that dude.
Yeah.
He
I think we
refers
all
to-
know.
He refers to himself in the third person. And again,
Or like
egotistical.
just creepy men. Like I feel like
Yeah.
creepy
Yeah.
men do that. Like,
yeah.
oh well, Donnie or whatever. Like
Sports people do it like LeBron James does
Oh.
yes.
it's interesting. Like I think who else does it? There was another president. I think Jimmy Carter did it.
It's
a
very
lot.
upsetting.
Yeah, like,
Um,
why?
Like
Well,
why?
I'm getting there.
Why, Laura?
Okay,
That's
so
how much it
here's-
bothers me. I'm like, okay, like why?
Just
though?
this is
fucking
why
tell me.
This was such a small part of the movie, but I was like, this is my fucking psych segment.
No,
because I
I'm
can't
so
handle it.
excited. This is one of the most fascinating ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's what it can do for the person that does it. And
Mhm.
I have not one, not two, but Laura has 3 articles to talk about this, and it's fascinating. Okay, so it can regulate your emotions. So it can kind of help you detach yourself from the situation. So,
Mhm.
like, if you're in a very vulnerable
I can see
situation,
that.
and like,
Mhm.
it's like,
Like
okay, so
lift you out of it.
they were in a
Mhm.
confrontation, and I was like, whew, Laura feels uncomfortable. Like, it helps me feel less vulnerable because it's like I'm almost removed from it.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like too, especially if you're in a situation where you've been rejected and then you start referring yourself into the third person, it's like it's not you that's being rejected, it's this other
Entity.
this other entity,
Mhm.
this other version of you. It could also be a way to just like self-promotion and like personal branding, kind of make you
Ugh.
seem like you're a big deal.
Gross.
Mhm.
I think that's where the ick factor, I think, comes
Yes.
from most of the time.
Mhm.
But here's what's wild. And I actually have some stories for you now.
No
So
God.
I have these 3 studies that show that it can have psychological benefits, including increasing empathy and helping with decision making.
Like for the person doing it,
For
or
the person
people
doing it.
around them.
Yes, for the person doing it. So it can
Mm.
help
I mean-
you be more empathetic and help you make decisions better.
I mean, I guess like, detaching yourself from a decision, I could actually see that helping, right?
Right.
Like it's like when someone else asks you for advice, it's a lot
Mhm.
easier to tell them what to do than to
Mhm.
process it for yourself. So I guess I kind of get the rationale there.
So this first article talks about how it helps improve your intellectual humility and perspective taking. And so people who can refer to themselves or in a situation, so they had these people like in a situation where there was opposing decisions, and people that in the study had to use third person speech, they were able to find a compromise better than people that did not. Like
Gross.
I versus you, when they said like, well, Laura thinks this decision would be better. I hate doing this. This is my worst psych segment ever because I have to keep saying, Laura says this. But no,
Mhm.
they were able to reach compromises better.
See, the thing is, I get that. I feel like that makes sense to do in
It just
an
makes
exercise.
everyone else disrespect you more.
Yeah, and just to be like, oh, again, look outside yourself. And
Like maybe
decide what you
by
want.
yourself, but if you're like in a board meeting and you pull that shit,
But like, yeah, it's the
nobody
people
else
who
likes
do
it. So like
just-
maybe alone in your home, you can do
Like-
that.
Like you see
Yeah.
yourself as a player, not as like the act. It's actually kind of a thing that happens in yoga too, where like you view yourself as a witness
Right.
to
Which like in your own private time, fine.
thoughts.
But if you're
Yeah.
amongst coworkers and you start talking about yourself like that,
Yeah.
you're gonna be fucked. Like
Okay, so then this next article, I have to admit to you, I've never done this for our podcast
Oh
before,
God.
but I tried it. I
Okay.
tried it.
Laura.
Okay, so it talks about that it can be a self-confidence and an emotion booster. So when you talk about, when you like are like having these thoughts about yourself, like, oh, I'm a piece of shit or whatever. But if you can say your name to yourself in something you're doing, so athletes do it. I think that's why this is a big thing that we know of athletes like LeBron James or whatever that has done this before.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you can refer to yourself in the third person, you can kind of bypass this negative self-reference that a lot of people have. Like, again, we probably all have this like,
Okay,
I'm a
but that
piece
was
of
my
shit.
very question.
Yeah.
But like, what if you hate yourself?
But
so
that's the
you
thing.
say Brianna wants, I'm like, fuck Brianna. She's a piece of shit. So like, how do you do it? How
Because
does that help?
because it helps you bypass this internalized, like, I am bad, I am a failure, I am not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And you use this other third person, you can then have this, it's less effortful to have a positive association. And so can become more automatic. Like you probably think more positively about other people than you do yourself, which is so messed up in and of itself.
Absolutely.
But that's more automatic to think of to have a positive assumption about other people. So if you detach yourself,
but if
from
I
that
use
high state-
my name, I still attach it to me. So I could be like Edward, like in Fight Club. I could be like Jane is, you know, but yourself, I don't know how that works.
So this was the article that I experimented on with myself because I think it was specifically, like LeBron James and then some other athletes. And they did this study where athletes like said, instead of like, oh, I can do this, I got this, like lifting weights. And then they said like, okay, Laura's got this. And then like they tried to do it and they did better.
That's wild.
You guys, they did better. So I tried it.
All right, I'll tell my therapist about this, okay?
I no, here's the thing. I didn't say it out loud. I just said it in my own head.
Good, because that's somehow worse.
But so I was doing like certain like moves or like things in my workout where normally it's like really, really hard for me. And I was like, come on, Laura, push through. And I said that to myself. And honestly, maybe it's just because like I felt like it was silly. And so like that made me uncomfortable and that gave me some adrenaline, but it helped a little.
Like that feels dirtier than our wax conversation.
See, but I feel like to me, honestly, like that is different. Like cheering yourself on, because I do that during like workouts. I'll be like, oh my God, Yvette, you can do this. You know, like I'll do stuff like that where it's like, no, you're stronger than this. Like I have said that to myself while working out.
But like specifically,
but
use
I'm
your
not.
name.
Yeah, like I'll use my name where it's like, okay, like come on, Yvette, like you can.
You're not at the grocery store being like, Yvette likes grapes.
Yeah, see, and I'm also not at the gym saying Yvette can do this or something. It's like no, I'm like, come on, you.
You're not like in a work meeting where like Yvette thinks that we should move it to this day.
No,
like a sociopath.
No, you're totally right. You're totally right.
Like internal
different uses.
But like, so then also,
this is our most divisive psych segment we've had.
This is the hardest.
No,
it's the hardest one we can ever not accept.
I feel like here I am. Like I feel like Laura's being the devil's advocate here.
End meeting. Wait, where's my button?
And leave. I'm leaving.
Leave. End recording. Meeting done.
Okay, I'm going to try to do it the rest of the segment. Okay, ready? Okay.
No.
Okay, so I feel like Laura's being devil's advocate, where she's trying to like say all the benefits, but really, Laura hates this shit.
I can't.
The last study is like they also did this thing where people were giving public speeches, and then they were instructed to give themselves pep talks ahead of their public speeches. And one group was just do it normally. Like, I can do this. I got this. I'm smart. I'm prepared. I've researched. I know what I'm talking about, whatever. And then the other group was prepped to say, you know, Laura studied hard. Laura did all the work. Laura's good at speaking. And the people that did the third person instead of, or said, you can do this. Like Laura can do this. You have prepared. You have done it instead of I've prepared. They did better in like ratings, like blind study ratings of the people that said you or their own name. They did better than saying I've researched. I can do it. If instead they looked at themselves and said you did it. Isn't that weird?
I mean, again, I believe it because that's something with yourself. You know, those people didn't then go out and say their speech and start their speech with.
And that's something different.
Going to present a speech.
So this all being said, I do just want to say, if you refer to yourself in the third person,
don't ever fucking talk to me.
In any sort of serious capacity, you're a psycho.
You're a serial killer.
And stop.
Yeah. But why do people do it? I'm still confused.
I think it's like a weird neurotic comfort.
Well, and that has to be like at some point they chose to start doing
it.
Right?
I think it's that you are so juxtaposed to who you are as a person that you have to like detach.
It's a way to detach.
And you have to like identify with yourself in a better way.
Yeah. No, I think it really is this way to you're socially insecure and you need to detach yourself from what's going on.
Yes.
And you want to promote yourself. You also think you're like, you kind of hate parts of yourself, so you need to detach from it, but you also like are narcissistic enough to think that you're a big deal, and so you want to promote yourself.
All right. Yeah. Well, thanks for the psych segment. We're all uncomfortable.
Okay, well, wait. Now I have the real psych segment.
Wait, there's more.
There's more.
I'm sorry. I did not mean that Iliism part to go so long. So, here's what I think is going on with Jeremy Adam, the actual killer.
Gay love.
Mm-hmm. What?
I don't know. It's Ilya.
What? Oh, right. I know. Once you start watching it, that's all you can think of.
My mind is coded, hockey coded.
It's only hockey.
So, really, this is all about revenge, which I think we've talked a little bit about, but not quite to this extent.
Yeah.
So, here's why I think Adam ends up being the killer. So, because really his name is Jeremy. So Jeremy, his identity sort of formed from this trauma of humiliation as a kid. Because when you are so humiliated at this age, it can define how you see yourself, because this is a time of like self-definition.
Yes.
Yeah. So it can define how you're going to see yourself the rest of your life. And maybe through a lot of therapy, you could get over it, but he's clearly not done that.
Right.
Because I think we all have things from our childhood that created this sense of self-concept. And like some of those things then stick and are true with who you are as an adult. And some of those things don't, and that can create some problems. So like I think of when I was in middle school, the things that I identified or were my self concept. Some of those have stuck, like being kind of sensitive, being typically quiet or more introverted. Those things I think have kind of stuck, but some other things that have not stuck is when I was in middle school, my self-identity, I was tall.
You were. I forgot about that.
Okay, so right now I'm 5'5". I'm a very average height, but I've been 5'5" since I was in
for a long time,
4th grade.
Right.
I feel like that's a thing with like women,
no,
right?
totally.
Like, we just go through we just grow.
Yes.
Like first.
But me even before any of my other friends.
No, totally. You were. I remember
I was the tall girl. So I had this identity as a tall girl in middle school, and that's who I was. And then all of a sudden, 6th grade happened. All of a sudden, the boys are tall. Other people are catching up to me. And it was weird because I was like, wait, but that was my identity for like 3 years. I was the tall girl, and now I'm not.
Right.
So when that happens, when this identity you have as a middle schooler changes, it can create some conflict. But then there's also this concept of narcissistic scarring or narcissistic wounding or narcissistic injury.
Oh.
So this can happen when you've already got a person who has narcissistic traits, which I think Jeremy did, even though he was a loser.
No, totally.
He already was pretty narcissistic. So he had this inflated self-worth, but it was then threatened by the humiliation, criticism, failure at the dance, this disrespect that he felt from everybody. And so this led to this is just the definition, like right from Wikipedia. It triggered this intense shame, rage, humiliation, and these defense mechanisms like counterattacks. So instead of him like reflecting and sort of working on healing, he's like instantly defense goes up because he was already kind of like too into himself. But then that
I get that. Yeah.
The bullies. So, because his defense mechanisms were just like kind of overwhelmed at this dance, he never could get over it and like start having healthy views of himself again because he got trapped there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That just led to him needing to change everything about himself. Like he changed his face, and then he had all of these vengeful actions of just murdering everyone. And I feel like his killings are kind of like, they're these reenactments of all those childhood aggressions. Like I'd want to go back and see like how each girl rejected him and then how he chose to murder them.
Oh, I get that because like they did set the movie up that way because they really showed us
one by one
character. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I feel like it's almost kind of like this ritual. Like you rejected me. I wonder if he even did it in the same order.
Right.
Oh my God, I think he did.
I think he did, right?
Yes,
it's time for a rewatch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So it's like, it gives him this like retroactive validation.
Yeah.
So I'm validated in killing you in this way because of how you initially.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, he blamed Dorothy at the end, right? Like did it on her, just like she lied about him.
Yep.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah. I bet there was maybe some more.
No, totally.
So this is a way of punishing them, but seeing that justification because of what they did to him originally.
Yes.
And I think he's using these murders to regulate his own emotions. So instead of processing the humiliation and shame he had at the dance, he's instead like, I'm going to control the situation. Mm-hmm. Like I will control you and I will like dominate you and then take you out so that you can't do this to me again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I think it's this revenge.
Interesting
situation that's going on. I can see that
with Jeremy. I mean, 100%. This is legit revenge.
But I think that's why. I think because even we didn't really get to know him before this all happened. But I think he was maybe always had these like, he was primed with these narcissistic traits, and then they came out.
Totally.
Mm-hmm. And then just never moved on.
Also, I picked a lot of big words to say, and I've had a few glasses of wine, so I'm having a really hard time saying narcissistic.
Narcissistic.
Anyway.
You did a great job.
There's my psych. Really, I am sorry.
Brianna is proud of you.
Laura is sorry that her psych took so long, but she had a lot of things
It was a good psych. It was, Brianna thinks it was worth the time.
No, I'm not doing it.
I want to vomit right now. I will never again. That was the last time that will ever happen. Anyways.
I even feel like this year we've had, well, not this year, this school year, we've had multiple horror movies where the main character was named Laura. The Orphanage.
We have had
the Bring Her Back. Wasn't the Orphanage? Wasn't she also Laura?
Yeah, she was. She sure was.
And I've hated it.
Huh. That's true. Yep. Thing you've had to talk about. Yeah. Well, then
it's
Laura.
True.
I've hated every second of it.
No, that's fair.
So,
No, that was a good psych segment. I think this was one of the first psych segments where we had a lot to say.
We had
about it,
yes.
Yeah.
which is fun.
Yeah.
Like it was a good engagement.
I didn't realize how controversial.
Okay, so
the Illegal movie.
listeners, if you're out there and you're like, fuck that noise, or if you're like, it's not so bad, let us know.
Yeah. Does it give you the ick? Or
do you not really care?
I was trying to think of something that rhymed with ick. Like, or does it stick? No, that's bad. Laura thinks that was terrible. Cut it out.
God.
Okay.
Moving on.
All right. Moving on. Yvette, fun facts and let's get out of here.
Let's get to some fun facts.
We're
I only have
done.
a few of them. So the movie was based on a novel. So if you really liked the story,
I would not have expected you to say that.
yeah.
I would also not have expected you to say that.
Yep.
When was the novel written?
Oh, I didn't write it down. So it's
Okay.
the same
It doesn't
title,
matter, but-
Valentine, by Tom Savage. So
Okay.
if you really like the story and you want
Interesting.
more, I think it's very similar. Group of women, San Francisco, stalked by a killer around Valentine who wore a Cupid mask. So if you want more, there's a book out there.
Laura is not interested.
Stop.
I can't now. Do you know how much I hate it every time I do it? But I'm not going to stop. Okay, go ahead.
Why does it not just give the year? I'm trying to look it up, you guys.
Yeah, I would assume it was like a little bit before. I feel like that's normally how it goes. But I did not write it down.
There's nowhere in the world that it says.
It's not real, actually. I just made it up.
Fake.
Wouldn't that be funny? We learned like Yvette's just been making up these fun facts.
Yeah, like I don't actually
That
research.
the
I just
whole time.
make stuff up.
1997.
You know, you should do like the 2 truths and a lie.
Yes.
You should do that with your fun facts. Just
Yes.
put one lie in.
Yeah.
And if we can find it, I don't know.
I think you could pull that
You get a
off really
prize.
well because we'd be
Oh
like,
my God.
cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Okay. Yes. I'm going to start throwing in fake fun facts.
You should. I love that.
Okay. So when they were looking for someone to direct, they originally offered it to Richard Kelly. And if the name sounds familiar, he turned it down because he had this other project that he was writing and directing for himself, Donnie Darko. So good decision there. Happy
Yeah.
he
Yes.
stuck to Donnie Darko. I think
Donnie
that was a good
Darko is
decision.
better.
We support
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the actual director, Jamie Blanks, when he got the script, he assumed it was a reboot of My Bloody Valentine, which we have done here. So he turned it down thinking that's what it was. But then they came back and they're like, no, it's like a separate.
Yeah, did he not read it?
I think he kind of saw it and was like, I don't know, this seems like a reboot kind of. I mean, it's a
I get it.
a
I
slasher
understand the assumption.
around Valentine's Day.
Honestly, it does. It is pretty similar.
Right.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's why I thought that's what they were
Okay.
going for. So he originally turned it down, but then decided to do it. There was an ad during the Super Bowl because this was released in February.
Oh.
So the movie was released. So they put out an ad that cost $10 million, which is actually one of the cheapest spots
Oh my
for
gosh.
a movie at a Super Bowl.
And then, like,
Yeah. So there was like a little ad for it. They had, I think it was Denise Richards was the narrator. So it was
Of
one of like the only
course.
movies to have like a female narrator
Mhm.
during
Mhm.
the trailers. Let's see.
I mean, if you have her in your movie, just
done.
Mm-hmm.
go
whole
all
thing.
in on that.
Yes.
Have her be the face, even if she's not the main part. Have her be the narrator. Like, especially at that
Oh.
time, she was just like the hottest of the hot.
Yeah, no, 100%. It did okay when it came out. I think it made more than the budget, but I think it was like just barely. So they made
Yeah.
money. I think critics were kind of meh on it.
Mhm.
I think it was one of those like, okay, it's not as good as something like Scream. It's not.
Right.
It like references kind of the 80s slashers, but maybe not like as good. So it did okay when it
Okay.
came out. Okay, then the last fun fact is that they had to cut a lot of the death scenes because they were trying to get an R rating.
Oh.
So they kind of like kept having to go back in and cut stuff out in order to get it. I think they were even kind of like extra cautious about it. Like I think the studio kept telling them to trim more and more even after getting the R rating. So to me, it's like, it doesn't even seem that terrible.
No,
Like
it
I feel like Ruthie's was pretty bad. The shower one.
Yeah.
But some of the other ones, I don't know.
They weren't that much.
No, they really weren't.
Right? Yeah, like it didn't really seem that bad.
Mm-mm.
Which I think the director was disappointed because he wanted like a slasher, like a lot of blood, a lot of like, so I think it took away from what he wanted it to be.
I get that.
There are a lot of rumors online that there's like an extended cut, like a director's cut, since he wanted it to be bloodier. But I don't think they kept any of the extra things. So it's all been just online rumors. Nothing has been like actually confirmed by the director or the studio or anything. So I don't think it's gonna happen.
At this point, it's been 25 years, so that hasn't happened yet.
So I think we can all just move on.
Right.
I don't think it's coming, guys.
Yeah, it's time to move on.
Yeah. Amazing.
That's my last fun fact.
Oh, it was a wild ride of a movie, I mean, I have some opinions, but we'll get there. So here on Spooky Sips, we don't do stars, we give sips. So out of 5 sips, where do you land? I mean, honestly, for me, like it's hard because if I compare it to other slashers, it's lower.
Right.
But if I just compare it to like an early 2000s stupid horror movie, like I kind of liked it. Like I kind of just enjoyed the vibe. It was stupid. It was fun. So I think for me, I'm going to give this, it's so hard because I feel like 3 is where my threshold is. So I'm like, is it a 3 or is it a 2.75? I have this. Right.
Yep.
I think I got to give it a 2.75 because I would say like there's a lot that's better. Like it was fun, but I think it is below a 3 for me. So I'm going to give it a 2.75. It was a fun thing. It's cute for Valentine's Day to watch it. Like a Galentine's night. This would be so much fun to have on. But like as an actual movie, not so much. Yeah, 2.75.
Yeah, honestly, I think I had the exact same thought process.
Yeah.
I thought I kind of want to give it a 3 because like solid, like I enjoyed it.
Right.
I actually do recommend it. I'm actually surprised it's not
more
known. Of a cult following.
Agreed.
But yeah, it is missing a bit. So I was the same. I was like, am I 3? Not quite, but I also feel like 2.75 isn't high enough. So I'm going to go.
Oh, God.
I'm going to go.
Here we go. Fans will be divided.
I'm going to go with Laura is going to give this one.
I want that broadcast message that would happen when emergencies happen. Like, beep. It was just like the whiteout.
Laura's going to give this one a 2.85.
Oh my God. Shut the fuck up.
We're going to get emails, Laura. You
I know.
Okay. If you would like to file a formal complaint,
send it to our intern.
I need more than like the standard Likert scale. I need little mini bits in between.
All right, Yvette, don't make me mad. What are you gonna do?
No, yeah, I think to me, like the threshold is a 3. Like is 3 that means it's a good movie. To me, I feel like it didn't hit a 3.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it. I couldn't get there. Part of it was fun. I do think I would watch this one again as like, oh, Valentine's Day's coming up. It's a holiday themed one. Like,
right.
I'd be open to doing it again. So I think for me, it's a 2.5.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
We're just unhinged over here with ours. So we're going to move it up though. And we're going to give you a current one. Laura chose this because of her love affair with Theo James.
I wish Laura
I was going to say love affair.
Laura wish
he won't after this episode. He might have thought of it and he's going to listen to this one.
Theo,
and
I'm
like,
sorry. I'll do whatever it takes. He's such a crush.
Here on Sexy Sips. This is a dirty episode.
Yeah.
I love it.
An extra. Yeah. This is an R rating.
Not, what do they call it? An NCR?
Oh, like the NC-17.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were we saying? Next time on Spooky Sips, we're going to watch The Monkey from 2025. So if you haven't seen it, get watching. get sipping, get slurping, and we'll see you next time on Spooky Sun.
Laura says bye.
Ew.
I hate that so much. I'm sorry.
We're
I'm
so
never
dumb. I love it
I'm
so
never-
much.
Oh my God.
I'm never doing it again.
Thank you for listening to Spooky Sips. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you're listening. To stay up to date on all the spooky things we're up to, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at spookysips_podcast. And if you want to help support the podcast, consider buying us a coffee, or really a cocktail. We are completely independent, so every little bit goes a long way to keeping our podcast running and improving. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.